So devotees Hare Krishna, start. We start with the prayers to Sri Jagannath Baldev Subhadramaya, Gaur Nitai ji, Pavan Dev ji, Parsuram, Panchatattva ji, and all assembled devotees. Prabhupada. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा. So we are seeing today Bhagavad Gita 2.56 and 57. We are reading these two sloka today, reciting these two slokas. And by reciting these two slokas, we are taking morning bathing in Ganges. Because reading Bhagavad Gita or reciting Bhagavad Gita slokas in the morning, it's like taking bath in Ganges. Okay. So Bhagavad Gita 2.56, we will recite first, then someone devotee can recite, and then we'll see the translation and purport. दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमना सुखेषु विगतस्पृहा वीतरागभयक्रोध स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते। दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमना सुखेषु विगतस्पृहा वीतरागभयक्रोध स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते। दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमना सुखेषु विगतस्पृहा वीतरागभयक्रोध स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते. Any devotee want to recite?
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna Mother, please.
तेष्व अनुविघ्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहा विगत वितराग भय क्रोधः स्थितधीरमुनिरुच्यते। Translation by His Divine Grace is the Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. One who is not disturbed in mind even amidst the threefold misery or elevated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger is called a state of steady mind. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So here, in these shlokas, from last two shlokas, like from 54 to 72, Sthita Pragya, the qualities of a liberated soul, the Sthita Pragya devotee, how he is, that qualities of a Sthita Pragya devotee is explained in this almost 18 to 19 shlokas. So here third shloka, that is 2.56, Dukkeshu anudvignamana sukhechu vigata spruha vitaraga bhaya krodha stita dhirmuni ruchyate. Who is called a stita pragya? Who is called a sage of steady mind? One who is not disturbed in mind even amidst the threefold miseries or elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger. It's called a sage of steady mind. So here it is explained uh, in the purport how Prabhupada is saying. We'll see. But in the translation, Prabhupada is saying that Stitadir Muni, who is called a sage of steady mind, who is not disturbed, whose mind is not disturbed because of many other things happening around it, in the surrounding. Because in the surrounding or in our daily life, we can understand that there are threefold miseries. What are the threefold miseries? Miseries caused by Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Adhyatmika. So all the threefold miseries, they are due to and or elated when there is happiness. Uh, Means in the distress or in the happiness, the one who is not disturbed and one who is free from attachment, fear, and anger. Attachment, this is mine, this is mine. That attachment, one is free from that. No, I don't have, I don't, nothing is belong to me. It is in my care. It belongs to Supreme Lord. I am taking care of it. So there is no any attachment to the thing, only attachment to the Krishna and the Krishna's devotees, Krishna's paraphernalia. So we should not be attached. It is free from attachment, fear, and anger. Fear, fear, what fear? Fear that anything can happen. There is uncertainty in the world. This world, there is so much uncertainty. What will happen in the next moment? I and we don't know anything. So that fear of what will happen next in the future, fear of future, or if we have done some mistake, then what will happen? And then anger. So this free from attachment, fear, and anger. Here, two qualities are explained. One who is not disturbed in his mind amidst the threefold miseries or elated where there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger. That is called a sage of steady mind. We'll see the second shloka also, and then we'll see the translation together. Bhagavad Gita 2.57. Ya sarvatra anabhin, sorry. Ya sarvatra anabhishne sa vishnehas tattat prapay तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम नाभिनन्दन्ति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता यः सर्वत्र अभिस्नेहः तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम नाभिनन्दन्ति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम ना नाभिनन्दन्ति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. Anyone want to recite?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
1 minute. यः सर्वत्रानभिस्नेहस्तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. Translation by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In the material world, one who is unaffected by whatever good or evil he may obtain, neither praising it nor despising it, is firmly fixed in perfect knowledge. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji. So very nicely here it is given. In this material world, one who is unaffected by whatever good or evil, he may obtain neither praising it or displeasing it, is firmly fixed in perfect knowledge. So what is the perfect knowledge? Knowledge about Krishna consciousness, knowledge about Krishna. That is the perfect knowledge. And who is unaffected by whatever good or evil he may obtain, neither praising it nor displeasing it, firmly fixed in perfect knowledge. So, how Sthita Pragya devotee is giving his response when there are dualities, because this material world is filled of dualities. There are always two options we have. There is nothing one option. There is never one option we have. Always Maya Devi will give us two options. What are two options? One is Maya himself, Maya herself, and second is Krishna. We have to choose. What are the two options? We have to choose from these two options, Maya or Krishna. There is no third option. There are always two options. If we can see the detail, then we are confused only about two options. Even though MCQs has four options, confusion is only in the between the two options. Sometimes it is multi-correct options. Nowadays it is coming, but as a teacher, I'm giving that example. But always there are mostly the confusion in between the two options. Why there are two options only? Because a devotee will surely choose Krishna, and non-devotees will surely choose energy of Krishna, which is Maya. Best example, what we can give in this dualities, best example from the Bhagavad Gita itself, from the Mahabharata. Duryodhana and Arjuna both were allowed to select what Krishna's Akshayani Sena or Krishna himself without any weapons in the hand. So what it is, it was like first chance was given to whom? Duryodhana or Arjuna?
Duryodhana.
First chance was given to Duryodhana
Yes.
or Arjun?
Arjun, Prabhu, Arjun.
Arjun.
See how much confusion. There is confusion.
First chance was given to
Because of
Arjuna.
duality, there is a confusion.
First chance was given to
It was
Duryodhana.
Arjun only, Prabhu.
Yeah,
Arjuna
first
only.
chance was given to
Arjuna,
Arjuna.
Arjuna.
Why?
He was at the feet
Why?
of the Lord. He was at the
Yeah, he
feet of the
was
Lord,
sitting
and
at
Lord
the
saw
feet
him
of the
first.
Lord. Yes, yes, correct. So both were, even Duryodhana came first and he sat next to Lord. But when Lord woke up, he saw first Arjuna because Arjuna was at the feet. And why it is given to Arjuna? Because Lord wanted to test him. So always test will happen. When we are preparing for something, prepare for the exam. Because exam will be there. Without exam, there is no passing certificate. Exam is there always. Lifetime is a preparation and death is an examination. We know this famous shloka in the ISKCON. So whole lifetime we are preparing. So Krishna given chance to Arjuna because he wanted to see how he is choosing in the dualities. And Arjuna chose what? Narayan himself. And then in the heart of Duryodhana there were like uh, what लड्डूस लड्डू फूट रहे थे उसके हार्ट में कि अरे मुझे, पर वो दिखा नहीं रहा था. He was not showing off, but it was like he wanted the Narayani Sena, not Narayan. But we should always choose Narayan. Always there are two options, Maya and Krishna. We have to choose Krishna, whatever happens. So these are the dualities, and these dualities, how one is not, because see, Maya Devi will give us the best advertisement. Once what happened, we'll read the purport after this story. I'll just explain this. Once it was like uh, one devotee or one person, he wanted to see which loka he wanted to go. So it's like a hypothetical story, but nice lesson. Uh, then he calls Yamduta. Then like, you will come in the end to take me. At least show me before where I have to go. Or Yamduta ask him, where you want to go? In the Swargaloka, or based on your karmas you will go to there, but you have to see first where you have to go. So he actually goes to see, and he see the Swargaloka and all the uh, it's all the chakachon. Pardon? I'm not able to hear, Broji. Anyone, Broji is saying something? Okay. So he was trying to see the detail, but everything chakachon is shown. Like all the glamour and everything is shown. And when he, okay, I will go there only. And when he went there, that time he see how the miserable situations are there. And then he asked Yamduta, oh, you have shown something different. Then Yamduta told him, अरे भाई एडवर्टाइज कोई बुरा करेगा क्या? एडवर्टाइज तो अच्छा ही होगा ना. तो एडवर्टाइजिंग इज ऑलवेज गुड. डोंट गो टुवर्ड्स द एडवर्टाइज. Advertisement is shown to take us, take me. Mahadev is like that. Always she will pinch us to choose Maya against Krishna. But we should be undisturbed, unaffected. One who is unaffected by whatever good or evil, he will be firmly fixed. Okay, so we'll see the purport and then we'll see go. We'll see the details. Yeah, 2.56. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Vishwa Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The word Muni means one who is agitated. Sorry. The word Muni means one who can agitate his mind in various ways for mental speculation without coming to a factual conclusion. It is said that every Muni has a different angle of vision, and unless a Muni differs from other Munis, he cannot be called a Muni in the strict sense of term. नासवृषिर्यस्य मतां न भिन्नं महाभारता Vanaparva 313.117. But a Stitadhir Muni, as mentioned here in by the Lord, is different from an ordinary Muni. The Stitadhir Muni is always in Krishna consciousness. Muni, the term who can agitate his mind in various ways, like that it is given. We also have seen in the historic places there are all many Munis. Valmiki Muni, Vasishta Muni, then who all Durvas Muni.
Durvasa
Everyone
Muni.
has a different flavor. Yes. So every Muni is different. That is that unless a Muni differs from other Munis, he cannot be called a Muni in the strict sense of term. So, but a Stitadhiri Muni, who is Stitadhiri Muni? So, Stitadhiri Muni is a post or not, it is post, it is designation given. As mentioned here in by the Lord, it's different from an ordinary Muni. The Stitadir Muni is always in Krishna consciousness, for he has exhausted all his business of creative speculation. He is called Prashanta Nishesha Mano Rathantara, Stotra Ratna 43, or one who has surpassed the stage of mental speculation and has come to the conclusion that Lord Krishna or Lord Sri Krishna or Vasudeva is everything. Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. Where is this shloka? In the Bhagavad Gita only. Bahunam Janmana Amante Jnanavanam Cha Prapadyante Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. He is called a Muni fixed in mind. Such a fully Krishna conscious person is not at all disturbed by the onslaughts of the threefold miseries. For he accepts all the miseries as the mercy of the Lord, thinking himself only worthy of more trouble due to his past misdeeds. And he sees that his miseries, by the grace of the Lord, are minimized to the lowest. So these things happens with us also. Many times Lord gives so many miseries to the devotees. You can see there are many examples surrounding us. In the devotee community also, there are so many challenges to all the devotees. Why? We are seeing that it is because of their last life karmas. Yes, devotee understand it that way only. But Lord keep them in more trouble so that they will learn and go back to Godhead in this lifetime only. So similarly, when he is happy, he gives credit to the Lord. Thinking himself unworthy of happiness, he realizes that it is due only to the Lord's grace, that he is in such a comfortable condition and able to render better service to the Lord. And for the service of the Lord, he is always daring and active and is not influenced by attachment or aversion. Attachment means accepting things for one's own sense gratification, and detachment is the absence of such sensual attachment. Yeah, attachment is not uh, for the service. Attachment is for the attachment means what? It is attachment of for accepting things for one's own sense enjoyment, sense gratification. But one fixed in Krishna consciousness has neither attachment nor detachment because his life is dedicated in the service of the Lord. Consequently, he is not at all angry even when his attempts are unsuccessful. Success or no success, a Krishna conscious person is always steady in his determination. We always see this type of success or no success in book distribution. When a book distribution marathon starts, even if we don't give any book, but the efforts are very important because Krishna sees the efforts. How many books we are showing, that many people get sukruti, and he will buy from someone else. He will buy the same book from someone else because you have shown it. So you are the also, we are also, when we are doing book distribution, when we are showing each and every book to every person in the street, then we are also a part of distributing book to him because we have shown he got some sukruti. When it touched to the holy book of our Srila Prabhupada, the Bhagavad Gita, he got sukruti, and in that attempt we couldn't distribute the book to him, but he has bought the book because of our efforts also. So Krishna sees the efforts. So therefore, distribution means showing. Yes, a Krishna conscious person is always steady in his determination. He's always determined. Whatever happens. There are many challenges in the devotees also. For the devotees, there are too many challenges. But devotee accept it as some karmic reaction. Lord has given me so much trouble because Lord is so merciful that He wants me to go back home, back to God in this lifetime. That's why He is chindanti. He's cleaning all my baggage of burden, baggage of all the karmic reactions from past karmas. And devotee thinks in that way, and he is always enthusiasm in serving Lord, Supreme Lord. Yes. So we have to be like that. So Prabhupada is saying here that who is called a sage of steady mind? One who is fixed in his determination. Krishna conscious person is always steady in his determination. He is only the called as sage of steady mind. Yeah. In the 2.57 purport, Prabhupada is saying, see, ya sarvatra anabhishnes vishnehas tattat prapya shubhashubham navinandanti nadveshti tasya pradnya pratishtita. In the material world, one who is unaffected by whatever good or evil he may obtain, neither praising it nor displeasing it. It is firmly fixed in perfect knowledge. Purport. There is always some upheaval in the material world, which may be good or evil. One who is not agitated by such material upheavals, who is unaffected by good and evil, it is to be understood to be fixed in Krishna consciousness. So there is always a duality. And when who is not affected by this duality, it is to be understood to be fixed in Krishna consciousness. Yes, these things will happen. Drought will surely come. Somewhere it will be more rain, somewhere it will be less rain. Still monsoons are not coming. People are worried. What will happen? Yes, this will be happening. This duality will be there in this world. So chant, because when we chant, the rains will come. Hare Krishna, the rain. Uh, there were some incident when Prabhupada was there, and there was a drought in one country. And when Prabhupada went there with the devotees and they did the Harinam Sankirtan in the streets of that country, that year there was so much rain in that country because yajna, Harinam Yagya. That Yagya gives the fruit, that is rain. Who is unaffected by good and evil is to be understood to be fixed in Krishna consciousness. As long as one is in in the material world, there is always the possibility of good and evil because this world is full of duality. Came the sentence. This world is full of duality. There are always two options, Maya and Krishna. Always remember. Whenever we have any confusion in mind, remember this statement. There are only two options. One is Maya and one is Krishna. I have to choose Krishna. Whatever happens. But one who is fixed in Krishna consciousness is not affected by good and evil because he is simply concerned with Krishna, who is all good absolute. Such consciousness in Krishna situates one in a perfect transcendental position called samadhi. Technically, it is called as samadhi. So, who is in samadhi? Who is fixed in Krishna consciousness and not affected by dualities. Who is all good absolute. And one who situates in Krishna consciousness is a perfect transcendental position called technical samadhi. So, in this, we can see that one who is fixed in Krishna consciousness, he is called as Titadir Muni. Titadir Muni Ruchati. So, we have to be fixed, focused in Krishna consciousness. Why focus is one pointed focus attention is needed, the Krishna consciousness. Because we have very less time. We don't know when our turn will come to go back home, back to Godhead or to go down. So try to do whatever karmas which will be Krishna conscious karmas. Because material karmas when we'll do, we will get papa and punya, which will be a binding agent in this material world. So binding will happen because of this karma bandha. Manushya loke. Karmanubandhini manushya loke. Which look? Second shloka of 15th chapter. We have read Purushottam Mas 15th chapter. Anyone remember? Adashodva prastuta tasya shaka guna pravruddha vishaya pravala adasya mulananusantani karmanubandhini manushya loke. This karma bandhana will be there in the manushya loka only. And in the upper planet and lower planet, there are no karma bandhana. Because of this karma bandhana, we are in this material world. So our karma should be like that. It should be beyond the three modes. That should be Krishna conscious karma. If we are doing some other bad karmas, earning anything by different ways which are not good ways, not best. Because whatever karma we do in this material world, there will always be some sort of wrong thing will be there because that is not a Krishna conscious karma. If we are doing outside the Krishna conscious, then what, we should give up the job and everything? No, we should not give, because if we don't earn the money in this world, people who is not Krishna consciousness, they will earn and they will use it for the sense gratification. If we earn that money, then where will we use? We will use it in the Krishna service. So whatever happens, hook or crook, whatever, we have to earn money for Krishna. And with that focused attention, when we are Krishna consciousness, when we are in the consciousness of Krishna always, remembering Krishna at every moment, then the whatever we are earning, that will be also Krishna consciousness. And when we use the most uh, part of that earning, when we use it in Krishna's service, then automatically our money will get purified. And our consciousness, we have to be very careful, because when we are doing wrong activities, there are very, very subtle line in between, and we should be very much aware about it. There should not be any. We should be always under CCTV. CCTV means what? 24 by 7 under surveillance. So we should be under surveillance of whom? Who is our Shiksha Guru or Diksha Guru? We should be under them, because we should take guidance of from the superiors, from the seniors. Then only we can get the proper guidance, and we will do choose wisely in this material. So thank you very much. We are stopping here today. Thank you very much for listening. Today's take-home message is we should be fixed in Krishna consciousness, doing all the activities, remembering Krishna. And when there is a duality, always choose Krishna against Maya. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Dandot Pranam to all the devotees.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavат Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.